Thinness now being a sign of status is like a tan now being a sign of status instead of pale skin. Yes, because elitism is about whatever the poor is not, whatever the average is not. That is why it is a moving goalpost and it changes. And it doesn't change the same way everywhere in the world. I just shocked a Vietnamese man telling him that white people in America try to tan. And he laughed so hard and was shocked. He thought that was so funny. Because we went to 4 countries in Asia recently. We were in China, Vietnam, Thailand, and Japan. Every single place, I had to look at, no matter what we bought, toiletries-wise, that it didn't have bleaching products in it. Because it is so prevalent that people want to be white as possible. I have never seen so many coverings. Like people going to the beach with like their skin tone colored swim pants on under their swimsuit to not get sun on them. My partner's Albanian, so he tans very easily. I can actually tan pretty easily, but I'm a sunscreen girly because I'm a white woman in my 30s who doesn't want skin cancer, and we age like milk. We went on a motorbike tour around Da Nang, and I wore like a UV long sleeve shirt that I have because I knew even with sunscreen, it would be a lot to reapply like all day. And at one point, because my partner didn't think of that, when we stopped, he started reapplying sunscreen. And the guide was like, oh yeah, I bet you're trying not to get darker, huh? And he was like, actually, I love a tan. He was like, oh, well, she doesn't. He pointed at my UV. I was like, no, I'm just trying not to burn. And he was like, well, you did the smart thing because even with sunscreen on, you can still get a tan. And my partner was like, yeah, I like a tan. And I was like, actually, in the States, even white people will pay for someone to spray tan them. He's like, to spray what on? I was like, to spray like paint on their skin so they look darker. Or will lay in a bed, like a tanning bed, with lights on it to make them darker. And he about fell over laughing. He was like, are you serious? I was like, yeah. Because it used to be, that's how they think Queen Victoria the First died, was from poisoning herself with mercury, from painting herself white. But now it's a symbol that you can go on vacation, that you have leisure time. Thinness in many places is still a sign that you are under tougher times economically. You can't afford to eat. You are malnourished. It used to be much more prevalent. Now it's a sign that you can buy the more expensive healthy foods. Since very few people are farmers anymore. So you're not just going in the backyard and getting vegetables. You have to buy them. You have time to work out. You might have a personal trainer. You might have a nutritionist. You might have that Zimpy. Yes, there's some people who are naturally thin. I'm well aware my dad's side of the family is very thin. I'm built like my mom. And like with anything, whenever people in power make whatever decision, some people get privileges with it and some people don't. My sister is 5'10" and 125 pounds soaking wet. She's in her 50s and that's post-baby. That's just how she's built. She doesn't decide that thinness is prioritized in a class symbol, but she certainly gets benefits from it. She doesn't get to be top of the 1%. But yeah, she has unearned advantages. Thankfully, she's a lovely person. But if she'd been born even 100 years earlier, she'd probably get made fun of for being too thin. It is that fickle and that deep.